Trinidad and Tobago, we remain under the yellow alert from Wednesday afternoon. The Meteorological Service are pushing up the alert as we saw the ITC coming across the Trinidad and Tobago and the possibility of a street or flash flooding. There have been reports down in the southern areas of the country and also the possibility of landslides, landslips and gusty winds. Now in terms of the rainfall amounts expected over the period, 35 to 50 millimeters is likely, but it could be higher than that, especially across the hillsides. You can see here the heavier showers are erupting, the reds and the oranges there and the whites, extremely high clouds. All of those are thundery downpours coming across parts of Trinidad. But in fact, over the last 24 hours, Crown Point has been the wettest at 54 millimeters, and then across in Piarco, 29 millimeters over the 24-hour period. But into eastern areas, El Reposo getting up to 33 it is from this morning into 2 p.m. and then Brasso, which is in the center of the country, and Brasso Venado there 30 millimeters and Pinal 23. So there has been a significant rainfall as we've seen over the last 24 hours. Could be seeing a bit more of that as you go through Thursday and Friday. But the ITC said it will likely be in the vicinity as you go through the next few days. So definitely don't be surprised the possibility of some of those downpours. And the ITCZ extends all the way out into the Atlantic as it does so, but a lot of the activity will remain over the southern Windward Islands. So for us here in the Tobago then, a partly cloudy night, but still a few showers coming through along the hillsides in particular. Through your morning it will be partly cloudy and then eventually clouding over and turning overcast with some of those showers. Again, the possibility of them turning heavy and thundery as you go through midday and into the afternoon. For Trinidad, you will be seeing a few of the clouds still bringing a few showers down towards the western areas and southern parts of the country. Partly cloudy for the most part, but then once we get the daytime heating going through along the northern range, watch again for the possibility of those heavier showers turning thundery around Piarco and then down towards Chiguanas and into the southern parts. Now along Moruga and Icarcus, there's a lot more moisture set to gather here coming over from the mainland. So this is where you may see some of those heavier bursts coming through, not only through the morning but continuing into the afternoon. Temperature-wise, at 24 by night, a cool 31 by day, so it will feel quite comfortable for quite a few of you. Cool, especially in some of those showers. And through Friday, conditions will again remain cool. 28 degrees Celsius, of course, in Trinidad. Thunder showers likely there. And then on Saturday and possibly Sunday, we could be seeing some improvement. But again, the possibility of the gathering of the water making some areas quite sodden and the ground is soaked, so we could be seeing the possibility of flash flooding extending as we go through Friday. For fisher folk, wind waves of 2 meters offshore. Some fresh winds are possible again in those offshore thunder showers, northeast to east at 20 knots. You've got a high tide at 11 a.m, next one at 10:45 p.m. Now across the Caribbean, it's quiet, no tropical cyclones there. Up towards the north, we'll still be watching this swirl, which is Oscar. It is now a post-tropical cyclone. That means it's now over some cooler waters, so it's not necessarily getting the energy from the warm waters beneath it, but it is still carrying some of those tropical storm force and hurricane force winds. But for us here in the Caribbean, it poses no threat. Just the occasional showers are likely across the central areas, and that again will mean that Santo Domingo and Port-au-Prince will turn damp at times. Kingston partly sunny alongside Havana, sharing 30 degrees Celsius here. For the Eastern Caribbean, it remains on the unsettled side, south of St. Vincent, coming down to Trinidad and Tobago, maybe down towards Georgetown as well. But towards the north, it's a lot of sunshine to come, maybe just a bit of thin cirrus cloud coming across Antigua and St. Kitts. But for us here in Trinidad and Tobago, the adverse weather alert remains in effect, so take care. So that's your weather, and that's from me.